The thing that motivates me to push the limits is knowing that I can do something that I didn't think I could do yesterday. I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy when I was about 2 years old. It affects movement, balance, and my muscles are really spastic, which means they don't stretch very well. So I use a wheelchair to conserve energy so I can go out and live my life. Well, I'm not able-bodied, but I'm not disabled. I kind of found myself in between these two communities. It's like you have nobody. When I started losing my mobility as I got older and then came to find a sport like WCMX, not only could I still participate in the action sports that I loved, but here was one that I might actually have a chance of being good at. The way I learned to get around was I went to the skate park. It boosted my confidence like none other. It's just another place where you can be with your people and be who you are. At the time, I was one of the only women that were riding, and I really desperately wanted to be the first woman to do a backflip in a wheelchair. I had my sights on that. Whatever I can do to make this happen, I'm gonna do it.
That was it.
First try was pretty close. Second try, not close. Third try, it was really bad. Where I said, please, please, somebody get me up to the top as soon as you can, because this is really gonna start hurting. I think the first emotion I felt was shock, and a couple seconds later when it sunk in, I just started crying. I was the first woman to do it, which meant I kind of carved out a place for myself in history. And I think being so willing to work hard in WCMX and achieve those dreams has pushed me in writing. I currently write on a show called NCIS New Orleans on CBS. A huge driving force in my life is shattering perceptions around disability. Those, I think, pressures and limits that people put on us. You have to work twice as hard to overcome those. Disability isn't a good thing or a bad thing, it just is. I don't know what the future is gonna bring for me, but I can't wait to find out. You know, I know it's gonna be a wild ride.